long before the world drew its maps. A story was already alive in the cradle of humanity. This is Ethiopia. Timeless, proud, eternal. Each voice unique, yet united in rhythm, where ancient spirit meets modern expression through dance, music, and story. In the heart of Ethiopia, the journey began, a celebration of who we are and all we carry. Today, Ethiopia rises anew, a nation transforming, honoring its past, embracing tomorrow. This stage was only the beginning. Now the journey moves forward, across oceans, beyond borders. Ethiopia steps onto the world stage to share its soul with every nation. This is more than a performance. It's a bridge, a cultural journey connecting continents, countries, and hearts. From the highlands of Africa to the cities of the world, Ethiopia dances, Ethiopia sings, Ethiopia shares. From Ethiopia to the world, Kin Ethiopia.
Welcome to CGTN live streaming. I'm Sun Ye. I am in the heart of Beijing. This is the Ethiopian Embassy in Beijing, and I think you've been waiting just as I do for that big Ethiopian show. But before everything starts, I'm going to set the scene for you. This week is not only about the show, we're talking about that huge performance by a big Ethiopian art troupe. This is a business, culture, and arts week, as you can see. And we have someone who explained everything, the show, the Ethiopian art and culture here with us. Oh, okay, he's having that. Yes, we had a little bit before. Cheers, cheers. So he is Samuel. He will walk us through everything. Say hello to the audience.
Hello.
Okay, so as we chill out with the Ethiopian coffee, that's one of the things you brought here. Tell us a little bit about this week. This is huge Ethiopian art culture week.
Well, this is a 2-hour concert. They've had one of the 2 concerts is being held at the moment.
Okay.
It's sold out, as you can see.
It's sold out,
images.
so we're lucky, yeah.
And it's to Ethiopians trying to connect with Chinese on a people-to-people relationship that they want to build. China has been important to Ethiopia for the last 15, 20 years. It has helped Ethiopia change its reputation from an aid-dependent nation to a nation that wants to bring investments. And no Chinese investment is expanding. In the relationship, tourists are coming to Ethiopia, and we want to have the same kind of relationship.
And before that tourists come, they probably want to get a taste of all the culture here. Now, before we go to that show, some of the other Ethiopian arts you guys have brought, these are the paintings. I heard that you brought quite a large amount of paintings and art. That's the biggest ever abroad?
Well, painting is important to Ethiopians. That's how we tell the story. Ethiopians want to go beyond a reputation of a country that's been affected by war and famine. Ethiopia is diverse, as is China, and we have many Chinese people among our neighbors. And there was a Chinese concert just before we came weeks ago who came to Ethiopia, did the same thing. So it's back and forth between 2 friendly countries that really wants to become even closer.
Yeah. Now, as we speak, the show is actually going on, the Chinese part of the culture show today. But as we walk through there and we drink our coffee, by the way, you drink it the whole day. You drink it even in
Yes,
the evening.
many
yeah?
people drink it 4 or 5 times a day,
Oh.
but I'm not a coffee drinker. I drink once a day, but Ethiopian coffee is different. The taste is different.
It's pretty strong, and it probably will go with the show we will see later, because I think it's a very vibrant and a show that is long and has a lot of elements. Can you walk us through what we are going to see? In
As I said, Ethiopia is a very diverse country. 85 ethnic groups we have in
85.
Ethiopia, and they've tried to be representative of most of the ethnic groups. So this is like a fabric of diversity, and there's also a mixture of Mandarin sung by Ethiopians.
Okay.
So there's dance and there's young people dancing. It's very vibrant, and Ethiopians want to say, especially the young people, that Ethiopia is changing and welcome to Ethiopia, they're saying.
So in the next, I think 30 minutes or so, we're going to see a show that has a lot of songs and dances, and
Yes.
maybe I think acrobatics.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a very big mixture. Is that always like this? Did you design the show especially
Well,
for
this
trip?
is, they're trying to give a glimpse of Ethiopia, so this is
Okay.
the best of Ethiopia.
The best of
They've
Ethiopia
mixed
in that
the
show.
best of Ethiopia, and again, they're trying to be diverse. They're trying to say Ethiopia is a changing society, and they want to say Ethiopia is worth coming and visiting. As Ethiopians are coming to China, not only as tourists, but to study. There are thousands of Ethiopian students that are being educated
Yes.
in China,
We've met
and some of them that are watching this show are Ethiopians who reside in China.
Oh, so local
Yes,
in
local
Beijing,
Ethiopians.
they
Yeah.
are performing.
Not just
too.
in Beijing, all over China.
Oh, wow. And as you said, there are like 85 ethnicities, and we will see some of their performances there. But I think some of the show, at least some of the show, will be in languages we don't understand. Now, can you tell us what we are going to see first? I think it's a song.
You know, just to say, the first song that they sang was in Mandarin.
Okay.
You don't need to understand the language to really love. That's art. That's the beauty
okay.
of art.
Okay.
So you really don't need to speak the language to see that diversity, and something that's different is worth listening to. When we listen to Chinese music, especially the classics music
Yeah.
we grew up with, we don't really understand what they're saying. But the
And
beauty
by the
of
way,
art.
there will be fashion in that show too. They are
Yes.
going to wear the best things coming out. Yeah. But back to the show. The first song, even though we don't need to know the language to know what it tells, but I heard it helps. It's a proud of China theme. It's a proud of China theme. Yeah.
Yes, there are, as I said before, there are Ethiopians that are singing in Mandarin.
Oh, in Mandarin.
You'll see it later on. And these are local artists that have been picked from local clubs. And when you go to Ethiopia, when you go to their clubs, the language, Mandarin or Chinese visitors are no longer strangers in Ethiopia.
Yeah.
They happen to be our neighbors. Young people are going among Chinese. And the reason Ethiopia is becoming a diverse nation is because of the Chinese that are in Ethiopia contributing to the fabric of what makes us an Ethiopian.
I
And the
keep
best
hearing
dancer
that.
in Ethiopia is Chinese, by the way.
Oh, wow.
So it goes to show you that the relationship is expanding and it's getting closer.
Oh, and one last thing. This is not the only show in China. Yeah? You have plans to go to other places. Yeah.
Yeah, they're planning to go to other cities in China, but they plan to go to BRICS member states like Russia, Brazil, and South Africa.
The
And
BRICS
India might be
countries.
fixed,
Okay.
might be added. But again, they're trying to go to other Chinese towns because they understand there are Chinese people that really wants to be part of this magical tour.
Okay, so I think it's almost about to start. I think we're probably
Yes.
at the end of our time here, but just quickly tell us some of the instruments we're going to see are special or traditional to Ethiopia. What are they going to see?
Well, you're going to see a violin being played,
Okay.
but an Ethiopian version of a violin.
How do you call it?
And a guitar
Oh.
that you'd see them Ethiopian
violin,
guitar, violin.
Ethiopian guitar.
It's different, but again, all arts are the same,
Okay.
and this art is no different. But you'll see a unique culture that's about to be embraced by many Chinese who happen to love us, and we love them back. And this is what the answer is.
And you taught me a little while ago the way to say welcome to the show. How do we say it?
እንኳን ደህና መጣችሁ.
Akonda Lamatach. And so Akonda Lamatach, welcome to the show. And you will get to enjoy the wonderful Ethiopian culture show with our lens. So see you later. Enjoy the show. Yeah.
Was it good? Oh, okay, good.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to King Ethiopia. We invite you today to witness a breathtaking cultural celebration where tradition meets creativity and where Ethiopia shares its heart with the world.
This is not just a performance, it's just a journey. A journey across the land, the language and the living heritage of Ethiopia. Through rhythm, movement and style, we celebrate our diversity and our unity side by side.
We are deeply honored to welcome our esteemed guest this evening, Her Excellency Shawit Shanka, Minister of Culture and Sports of Ethiopia. His Excellency Tafarra Derrao, Ambassador of Ethiopia to China. His Excellency Tasfao Gobazai, State Minister for Government Communication. And His Excellency Mr. Goa, Director General of Beijing Municipal Bureau of Culture and Tourism. Ethiopian Airlines, your support and presence honors us. Sorel Trading and Logistics, Mr. Yosef, we thank you all for standing with the culture, creativity, and connection.
Tonight's performance is called Generations and Ethnic Roots, from the tuba of Brand to the voice of Somali, from the drums of Juma to the dances of Rujars. It's a tribute to the power of art to unite us.
So sit back, open your heart, and let Ethiopia's story speak through music, fashion, motion. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to King Ethiopia. Let the journey begin.
穿越埃塞俄比亚大地、语言和鲜活文化遗产的旅程，将通过节奏、动作与风格，让我们肩并肩庆祝我们的多样性和团结。那么现在，请大家放松身心，敞开心扉，让埃塞俄比亚的故事通过音乐、时尚和律动向您诉说。
special guest. You will remember from that live streaming, we have the host of the show. We have Samri. Say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be the host for today's program. We have, as you can see, we have more than 70 dancers. They came all the way from Ethiopia to show you how our friendship, Ethiopia and China friendship, how it is. They're trying to show you guys with our dance moves, and it says a lot. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I'm so happy to have seen all this today, and please keep watching.
Oh, and there's a special message from Samri to the Chinese audiences at home.
我希望大家参加的看那个表演开心，继续看吧。谢谢大家，谢谢。
So she's again saying, I hope everyone will get to enjoy more of Ethiopian week and their culture this week in China. And with that, we'll return you to the show and see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.